So the next book we're going to do is Absolute Batman 14.
This is my book of the week.
This is my book of the week also. This is the big finale of the book with like Scott Snyder's been cooking all week. Like I said, he was doing with DCKO and giving this also. So this is the finale of the Abomination arc he been doing with this was Batman versus Bane.
Mm-hmm.
We've been teasing it, they've been going back and forth, but now this is where it actually finally happens. We get it. Batman versus Bane. And Kaiju Bane. Like
yeah. Kaiju Bane, literally.
So let's get
King Bane or Bane Kong or whatever.
Bane, right. Oh, Killer Croc is on the page also.
Yeah.
So Batman gets a lot of everybody. Yeah. So basically, Batman is getting his team together. The Riddler is there. Alfred is there. Is he having flashbacks with his whole team because Bane fucked him up? Yeah. So he's got to get revenge on them. Catwoman left. And basically kind of going over the plan. Alfred's telling him, okay, I know you're going to fight Bane. I know you're going to use your Venom. I know you got 2 shots of Venom. So what we can do is that we can use 1 shot of Venom right now to test out, see if you live. If you live, then you're ready for the fight. If you die, well, you die. So like, are you ready? He was like, yeah, let's do this shit. So yeah. So bam, he shoots him with the Venom and the Venom works. This is Bat, Venom, Bane, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. So they got 1 shot of Venom left. He's going to use that shot of Venom on Bane. So yeah. Oh, and then the mayor of Gotham is basically saying there is no fight in. I don't know what Batman's talking about. There's no fight. Everybody go home. This is not a big deal. And the reporters is like, see, there I told you. The mayor said there's no fight happening tonight. And then he turns to Bullock, and the mayor said the fight's happening tonight. He's like, what? Yeah, some people up the flagpole higher than me. They want to see this fight happen, and they want to see Bane make an example out of his ass to prove everybody. So yeah, but make sure nobody gets near that arena where they fight at. You're like, cool. So yeah. So Bane is even more Bane than he's ever been before. They pumped him up with even more Venom than he had last time when he fought. He like, so whatever Venom that Batman's got, Bane's got even more shit than that. They were like, fine, if he beats me, then he becomes a new me. But if I beat him, then we'll just find another guy. Oh, and did they ever say Dr. Arkham? Is that a character?
Yeah, Dr. Arkham. That's her.
I know that's her, but they said her name before Dr. Arkham.
Yeah.
I must have missed that. Oh well. Oh, flashback between Killer Croc. I don't care. It's the dichotomy between Killer Croc and, of course, Bane. So what Scott Snyder is doing, he's kind of like framing a parallel story between how Bruce didn't believe in Killer Croc when he fought Bibbo versus Alfred not believing in Batman when he's fighting Bane. And it's like the same story. Like, you can't win.
Yeah, it was like he was, and the mob was like, was it Falcone or one of them was like,
yeah. So he just
he was supposed to he was supposed to throw the fight.
Yeah,
yeah.
So he can.
But Whalen was like, "No, fuck that! I can kick this guy's ass." So
right, which is the same thing with Batman because after you saying you can't win, he's like, "No, I can beat this guy." Like don't bet against me. So yeah, so he like, you're up. So Alfred is in the Batmobile. Oh, and you got Harley, and she's sending drones. That's how everybody's seeing everything.
Yeah, she's televising.
They're live streaming the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, and basically like, okay, I don't give a fuck. They can watch the whole thing. They can watch when I whoop your ass. So like, go ahead and use your shit right now. I know you got it. Let's use it. He like, and so you got Croc versus Bibbo. So yeah, he like, you make the first move, and what he do, he drops a building on him.
Yeah.
Explodes the building.
His first punch.
His first punch. I'm gonna drop a building on you. Yeah. And Batman's like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you go fight fair. Like, I ain't fighting fair. Like, let's welcome to Gotham, bitch. Bam, drops a building on him. He's like, and then Croc getting some shit on Bibbo, and you got the Batmobile. Bane don't give a shit. He was like, that's your first move? That what you gonna do? You gonna drop a building on me? And he's already kaiju mode right now. Yeah. So he like fires, so then he's just the Batmobile at it. Alfred dropping the Batmobile, shoot some stuff in it. Don't even fucking matter. Oh, and he stabs him with the Batmobile.
Yeah. So like Alfred's controlling like on a remote control Batmobile or whatever.
Oh, I thought he was in it.
Oh, is he in it?
I think he's in it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
yeah, he's driving it. Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. So it don't even fucking matter. He healed up from getting stabbed from the Batmobile. Like already. So he has a healing factor on top of all the bullshit he's doing.
Yeah.
And he punches the Batmobile. That's how I know Alfred, because Alfred said he felt the punch. Yeah. So he throws some stabs him in the eye.
His cape. That's his cape. He's got
he threw the cape at him? Is that what he did?
Yeah, remember
he did throw the cape at him. Yeah.
He's got like that Spawn electric cape.
That's right. So he don't have batarangs in this universe.
Yeah, well, he
does. He just uses his cape.
He does, but his cape can take on forms and stab shit. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So he stabs Bane in the eye,
Yeah,
and like
with his cape.
Spider-Man's towards him,
Yeah.
and then rips out his eye to get his cape back. So yeah,
Yeah.
this dude is brutal. And then he is riding Bane and keeps stabbing the shit out of him again. Bam, and then like slices him while he's running up
Run
him.
like some Age of Colossus. What's that game? Where
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Cloud, you
Shadow of
running
the
up the
Colossus,
back,
yeah.
running up Bane's back,
Right.
like slicing up his spine as he's running up his back.
Yeah. And Bane eye grows back because of healing factor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Bane got him. Like all this shit is cool. And he's like, no, kid. And then bam, slaps down to the ground.
Hulk's
And
Bane
then
smash.
bam, slaps down to the ground again. He was like, go ahead, use it. I know you got it. Use the venom. Go ahead and run the shit right now. He like, I'm not gonna use it. No, I'm not gonna use it yet. He like, and they're like, release the green machine. And who they got next? Killer Croc.
Who's huge too.
Yeah, who's also huge. Yeah.
That's right, because he gave some venom. Didn't he give some venom to him too?
No, he's just always been like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
But no,
like
he was in Arc M. That's why he's like that.
Yeah, he was in Arkham Horror, but they just mutated him and shit like that. So yeah. So he's biting the shit out of Bane and shit, wrapping him up and shit like that. Yeah. Well, Batman, I think, chops off his leg
Arm. Or what
Arm?
is that? A
Chops
finger?
I don't know. He chops. He's so big. I don't know what the fuck he chopped off.
Yeah, he's like Bane is huge, and he's like chopping. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? No fancy quote because he always like quoting Shakespeare shit like that. So he just slaps him and knocks to the top row. And then Bibbo's still beating the shit out of him. And Harley Quinn's like, hey, Bats, we'll give you some descriptive speech, but are you cool? He's like, I'm cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, I want to give you an inspiration or like a coach speech, but we ain't got time. You need to get the fuck up.
Right. Go back and get in the fight. Yeah. Because Killer Croc I don't know what he's doing with Bibbo in the old past, but in this fight, he's losing. Bane's about to rip his ass in half. He about to make a wish with his ass. So, and then Batman's just like jumping in. He's like, what's your point, Pennyworth? Because he keeps saying, like, you can't win, man. Use the venom. You can't beat him. And Batman's like, fuck that shit. We stick to the plan. And while he jumps off the top row, because he's trying to save Killer Croc, he better rip in half. And then you got this panel. And Batman, right before he like rips Killer Croc in half, bam, slices the back of his spine.
Mm-hmm.
like he's Viking knew exactly where to slice. Yeah, like the perfect. So that was his spine. Now he can't stand it, and it's also where his venom storage was. That's where they were storing it in. So yeah, he like, okay, Croc, get out of here. I got this. So I got the rest of this, and he just walks up on Venom. He like, you can't move because I get that. And he like your arms, and he slices like a artery in his arm. Like he can't move his arms. So yeah. And now he's like growing even bigger than what he was before. So now we have really Kaiju, King Kong, Godzilla, whatever, Mecha Bane or some shit like that. He's like, hey, you better use your venom. He's like, I'm not going to use it yet. And then punches his ass again. He was like, you think you better than me? And punches his ass again, stomps on him and shit like that. Bam, So he like punches him into the ground and craters him and shit like that. So you better use
how big he is. He that fucking shot of the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And you see how big Bane is inside.
Yeah, he's almost like at the top row of the stadium and shit like that, walking on the stadium and shit. So yeah, he like, you use the venom. It's your turn. Oh, bam! Still punches ass and shit like that. Bam! Still like, how is Batman surviving this shit? So, knocked off his cape and all that shit like that, man. He's like, he like use the venom, and that's when you get like go ahead and basically I think he's doing it on purpose to make him use the venom.
Mm-hmm.
And that's be like, oh, you want me to use the venom? Okay, I'll use the venom. You're like, Catwoman, now. And Catwoman was at the top of the stadium, and she's like, okay, you got it, baby. And then shoots him with the venom, with all the venom that Batman had in his system. He used it in that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so basically what it did, since Bane was already at his limit, it takes him past his limit, and it makes him explode. And then that's when Batman, the same artery that he hit before, hits it again, and Bane explodes. So he beats him. Fight's over. Because what he did before the fight he had Riddler extract all of the venom out of his system. And like, I want you, when the time is right, you shoot Bane with my venom. So basically, Batman went into the fight with no venom. They thought he had venom in him. He didn't. Mm-hmm. So if that shit didn't work, he was toast. Oh, Waylon beats Bibbo.
By slamming. The guy was choking him out, and he ended up like body slamming. Yeah. Used his weight against him. So that's like, yeah, parallel to the action here.
Yeah. Which I also
Batman
think,
uses Bane's power against him.
yeah. Also, I think Bane killed Bibbo in like one of them earlier books.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he would like send me a guy.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah. For those that know, Bibbo was in the Superman comic, so yeah. So he's like Superman best friend. I don't know why James Gunn didn't use him, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, and Batman like crawls out of Bane's
flesh, this big pile of
some
flesh.
shit. Yeah.
Like some Akira shit.
Yeah. Some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody in Gotham just like, oh shit, damn, we need a bigger TV. And then one of the cops like, damn, Batman don't fuck around. And Bully's like, shut the fuck up. You know. Alfred's like, well, damn, man, Alfred should have bet on Batman, man. He too hard on him. So yeah. So they take the remains of Bane and dumps him in the Gotham River. So
yeah, like in the dump truck, because Batman's Batmobile is
a dump truck. Yeah.
This big blob of Bane.
While he's staring at Arkham.
Yeah.
So Catwoman gets on the plane, she's out of there and shit like that. While she has the rest of the Venom. So yeah. Mm-hmm. What's she gonna do with it? We don't know. Yeah. And they dig up Bane's remains out of Gotham. So yeah. Out the Gotham River.
And they're regrowing.
And that's when Joker has a he said eventually he's going to regrow him, but until then, he needs to give him more motivation because he know Bane just really want to get back to his family, but he know he really wants war. He really wants to battle. He wants to fight. So, and he wants to help him because that's the Joker's a good guy. So what he decides to do, bomb his island and his family. Mm-hmm. You know, to give him motivation to fight when he comes back.
Prick.
Right. Did we miss it that Dick Grayson was in this book?
Was he?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Dick Grayson was in his book. I think I passed it, but yeah. Because I thought he was towards the end, but I think he's towards the beginning. Let's see. He is.
Oh, is that them? Is that them there?
Right there, right here.
Yeah, I was wondering who that was.
It says right there, EMT Dick Grayson.
Oh,
fucking Batman again. Yeah.
Oh, because I thought that was Catwoman for a second. I was like, no, that's not Catwoman.
Yeah, that's not Catwoman. Because and he did say Dick Grayson was going to be in this issue, but I thought he was going to be like Robinson. Like, no, he's just a guy.
He's watching, and he's got like a Batman helmet. So I thought that was like a Catwoman. You know?
No. That was Catwoman.
Okay.
This is just one panel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dick Grayson is an EMT in here. He's just watching TV and shit like that. So,
okay.
Yeah. No, I who was watching TV? That was Catwoman doing that. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, awesome book. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, this was great. I'll give it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. So far, best issue of this issue, and there's been some great issues. This is my favorite issue so far. Yeah.